Hello my caring people, I'm here once again with another video, and today I'll be asking the question, would you get married to someone who already have children, and what is the limit?
ARING spells Karen. Karen?
That's me. I have with me here the great.
My name is James, and I am one of the hosts of 40 Central Podcast, and I'm here to join Karen for you all. First things first, am I getting married? Let's answer that question.
What do you mean?
Because marriage is like one of the most overrated things ever created by mankind. In the sense of marriage is a fake beautification of love.
Wow.
And I believe that marriage is very unnecessary, but it's so embedded in our culture, and like girls and boys learn about it from being so young. You think that it's something that you're obligated to do to show that you love somebody, but I think that it's ridiculous.
Can I say something?
Yes.
You just killed a lot of girls' dreams.
I'm glad. Yes.
As handsome as you are.
I like to dream. I like to kill people's dreams. I like to tell kids you're not going to the NBA. I like to tell other people marriage is not it. I tell people that don't go to college because we have to just be comfortable with thinking outside the narrative. I don't say it to be literal, but I say it to try to get people to think outside the box.
I understand what you're saying. Right. So with that much being said, we know where your mindset is at when it comes to marriage. If you do get married, would you marry somebody who already has kids?
If she already got, alright, it depends on what type of kid she got.
What do you mean, what type of kids?
Is she a ratchet?
Kids are kids.
Is she a ratchet chicken head?
Oh my goodness.
Some wild things going on in her life that I got to be a part of. I ain't trying to be down with all. I'm just saying, if it's just a wild lifestyle in general, like if she got a kid on the other side of the country, one down south, like if she got one for every region, I can't do that.
But she just happened to have kids earlier in life, and it just didn't work out. But now she's still looking for love, and she has you, Mr. Right, and she's saying, okay, babe, let's get married.
But that's the problem. Why is it that the man always has to cater to the woman? What about the man's needs in that? Why isn't that factored? And why does it have to be framed like, would I marry a woman if she has 3 kids? Like, it's like I'm now catering to things, or I'm the one that's making sacrifices because she has the 4 kids. But what about what I want?
Okay, you're coming into it with also kids, so both of y'all have kids. I'm not just going to say she's
we're not doing the whole Brady Bunch thing. We're not doing that. We're not doing the Brady Bunch thing. We're not doing no. We would have to. If she got 4 kids, I'm single. She had her situation. It's possible. Am I going to be taking care of those 4 kids? It's possible. But what I really want to, absolutely not.
If you love the person, you love the mama, you're going to love the kids.
I love the person. I don't mean I love her kids.
Oh, wow.
How many situations that happen because, men go into these situations, making these sacrifices for the woman, not factoring in, like, okay, are you sure you're willing to really take in these 4 kids? Like, don't do it if you're not serious. Like, that's the ultimate message that I'm trying to convey. It's like, all right, like, yeah, it's easy to say that because you want to be with the woman, right? But now, when you say a woman that has 4 kids, I don't think that's a question that you can really answer on the spot, because you have to be willing to take in those 4 kids. Are you willing to accept that?
But if you love her,
I could love her to death. I don't mean that I'm going to be ready for that responsibility, especially if you've never had kids.
So would you tell her this off the back, like, listen, I love you and all, but I don't think your situation is just a little bit too much for me.
So it's like, there's nothing negative about having kids, but I think that if the way I would approach the situation, if the topic of marriage came up, I would let her know, like, I do love you, yes. Am I ready to be a father? I don't know that. So if you're willing to wait that course with me until I know that I'm willing to be a in these kids' lives for life, not as long as we're together, because now I'm making a dedication to these kids.
Also, you're saying, in the event that you had gotten married to her, you now become like a father figure to them, and they're looking to you as a dad. But if you and her should break up,
those are still my kids.
those are still your kids.
That's
okay.
what I'm saying.
And,
So
and
now-
are you ready for that? Are you ready to be like a father for life to somebody else's kids, even though you're not together with the mom?
And that's my whole point. And those are the conversations that don't happen
You're
because
right.
we are not looking at what we have to sacrifice.
That's true.
We break up. It could be what's best for both of us.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean my commitment to those kids that I've sacrificed all this time to, both ways, they giving their time to me, I'm giving my time to them.
Right.
That doesn't mean that should just be eliminated because I made that commitment to those kids. It's not as easy as to say, like, yeah, if I love her, then I'm going to marry her even though she has 4 kids. It's like, no, like, are you, as a man, are you really comfortable with taking in these 4 kids? Because they've probably already been through heartbreak, right? So who am I to say that I'm ready to commit and prevent that from happening again? That's a hard commitment to vow to. That's beyond the love for the woman, because now we're talking about these innocent kids.
There's a lot of things that needs to be factored in. It's not just, oh, I love her, I'm going to marry her. What if you're not ready to do this life commitment to be not only with her, but to be a dad for these
And
kids?
that, like you just said, the guys who are doing it, that are with the women that have the kids,
Right.
they get championed all the time. Like, oh, look at this guy. He's such a good dude. He stepped up as a man.
Yeah, he
but
stepped
who's
up.
to say that you made a commitment to anybody's kids?
That's true.
That don't
That's
mean
true.
that you
That's
committed to those
true.
kids.
That is true.
Yeah, everything looks good when everybody's happy.
When everybody's happy, everything is good.
But
You're
now
so
when
right
she's
about that.
pissed off at you and she don't want to be with you,
Those are not even your kids.
are you going to be quick to say, oh, those ain't my kids, I'm out? Who knows?
So right.
But now I think those conversations have to be had before saying that I'm going to marry her despite her having kids. Because when you marrying her, you're marrying into that family that she's already established.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a man, that's something that we don't even talk about enough as men, being stepfathers.
It's true. It's so true. It's just, we're just in the moment. We're in love and we're happy and we just want to do this, bring the union together and not thinking about the kids' feelings, not thinking nothing at all. Just saying that, okay, it's like, if I'm happy, they're going to be happy. And which is true. If you're happy, they're usually happy.
Even before marriage, like the idea of me making a commitment to you, saying that I'm down, whatever it is, like whatever you're going through, I got your back.
Right.
But the moment I feel a certain type of way,
Yeah.
I'm gonna abandon that commitment.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do that, then technically you never really committed to that person.
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
we're emotional people. We're humans.
Yeah.
We have emotions, so we make decisions off of our emotions. From time to time.
Yeah.
But oftentimes, while it's going good, we forget to have these type of conversations. You have to really get to know a person before you
Yeah.
marry them.
You, no kids. Me, 4 kids. We are in love. There's no doubt about that. What do you suggest?
I suggest to stop treating marriage like a marriage contract, like a job contract. Like people just like the same way people leave their jobs is almost like the same way people are leaving their marriages. So and just mean what you say, like, and have real uncomfortable conversations before you make that commitment.
I like how you said
To go back to the original question of would I marry a woman with 4 kids, I would if I'm ready for that commitment.
Right.
But if there's any doubt in my mind, I'm gonna immediately say no, because again,
Right.
I'm thinking about her and the
the
children.
children.
And if I don't think I'll be able to make that commitment to all 5 of them, I don't think me on YouTube at 40central.com. Again, 40 Central, 40 Central. One word on YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe button on this video and subscribe to our podcast for more dope content.